my name is Raven, and welcome back to another Gears of War Judgment video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the weapons in Gears of War Judgment. There's no more stopping power or active reload modifiers. Bullet damage is equal whether you're across the map or you're up close and personal. The Lancer, it has lower damage per bullet, but it has a faster rate of fire. Your mags will be emptied a lot quicker now in Judgment. There's no headshot multiplier anymore, and the accuracy is a lot harder on the Lancer now. The Retro Lancer, it has a lower damage per bullet but a faster rate of fire. It's suited so it's a better control weapon when you're hip firing instead of having to always aim with it. If you want to kill someone like it does in Gears 3, it won't kill them that fast. It's actually reduced. The burst fire is harder, so players won't get shot across the map. The retro poke, well, I'm sorry if you retro poke, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys know what I'm talking about when you just charge and it's not a full retro charge and you just poke them and then you can slap them down or you can shoot them. That won't be done anymore. The poke actually does way less damage now, and it actually takes a lot more fire now to actually kill someone with a Retro Lancer when you do that. The next one is the Hammer Burst. Well, the Hammer Burst is now fully semi-automatic, which mitigates modified controllers. And what that means is Epic, or People May Fly, I'm not sure, I think it was Epic, they actually got modded controllers and actually tested this Hammer Burst so people can't use modded controllers to fire. And they found that it actually works great. They're anticipating that some developers will actually make modded controllers just for this purpose, but they actually backed it up because now there's actually a recoil now. So if you're firing like at a rapid pace with a modded controller, your recoil is going to kick in and you're just going to go crazy. It's going to go crazy, so you won't even be able to hit anybody. There's not much more for that, so let's go on to the Snub Pistol. The Snub Pistol, well, it's still the same as in Gears 3, you know, still able to kill people with that. The next one, let's talk about the Bolt Hawk. The Bolt Hawk is more powerful. It's a single headshot, double body down, or double body kill now, I'm sorry. It's not a pickup in any of the multiplayer maps at this time. It's mainly meant for the campaign, but they're thinking about actually using it for like special events and everything. So I can't wait to see how that works out. The Gnasher, everybody's favorite little toy. I know it's mine. It's a little slower when you're firing, but they said it's not really noticeable. Against all other guns, it's actually pretty fast at firing, and they said it's really effective to use, especially when Gnasher battling. If you win a Gnasher battle, now I think this goes for all ammo clips, I'm not really sure, but I think it does. But when you kill someone that has the same weapon as you, you won't have to stop and pick up the ammo anymore. It'll just run over it, and it'll automatically be hovered into your inventory, and so you'll be able to just pick it up just by walking over it. And I guess that's a good thing, because I know I've been caught many times picking up ammo and then someone comes behind me and shoots me, so that's a plus. So okay, let's get on to the stupidest gun that I've ever seen, the sawed-off shotgun. Well, it's basically the same amount of power and everything. The only thing that's different is now that it's gonna have 2 bullets in the chamber instead of just 1. But they say that the sawed-off and the Gnasher are pretty much balanced now as guns because of the spread of the sawed-off and how many bullets you have with the Gnasher. So they're anticipating that the Gnasher will be more liked than the sawed-off, but I really don't think so. The Boom Shot. Since active reload has been taken out of this game, they're putting the power of the Boom Shot in between a normal reload and an active reload, and they think it's a lot easier to get kills with the Boom Splash, which that means that that it doesn't have to hit you directly, but if you're in the boom's radius of the splash that it leaves, you're gonna die. So okay, so I believe this is called a Boom Shaka or a Boo Shaka. I'm not really sure how to say it, I'm sorry. Well, this one is actually balanced with the Boom Shot. It's in a Boom Shot class, and with this gun you can shoot it and it won't actually explode on like impact like a boom shot would. You could actually bounce it off walls to make it go around. And they say that they think this gun is actually good for domination. So I'm gonna test that out when I actually play. And the boom shaka, boo shaka, however you want to say it, it has 3 bullets in the magazine and it has 2 clips to it, so that's pretty good. The Marxa, which is the new version, I guess you could say, of the sniper rifle, but it's used as a starting weapon. It's way less powerful than a long shot. Single headshots will not kill someone anymore. You can't double body someone and then, you know, kill them now. It's actually going to take a lot more skill to actually get a kill with it, because you have to deal with the recoil and the fire time. It's actually a lot harder, and once someone gets shot with it in the head, you can guarantee that they're going to get out of your way. Okay, the next one is the long shot. I'm not very much fame. I don't like this one very much, but okay, it's going to be like in Gears 2 now. They're going to revert it back to the Gears 2 sniper rifle. It'll have 2 layers of zoom now, so you're going to be able to, you know, get to a good point, and, you know, whatever zoom suits where you're at, that's the 2 zoom. It does more body damage though. So they said that 1 shot to the body and a little tickle from a snub pistol and the person will die. Sniper will actually, the long shot will actually penetrate multiple enemies now. So if there's 2 people behind each other and, you know, you headshot one, you're setting yourself up to get a double headshot. Here's one that I did not hear of until I actually you know, heard the podcast of where I getting all this information, is the breach shot. It's actually another version of the sniper rifle. It does decent damage to the body and is a single headshot, but it doesn't have a scope on it. This gun, they say, will outclass the Marxa because it actually does more damage, and you don't have to hit them multiple times in the head to get a headshot. So if you have a chance, pick up the breach shot and leave the Marxa at home. The Digger, now when you shoot it underground, it's going to actually go a lot faster underground, and it's going to have a little bit more power to actually get the targets that you're aiming for, instead of like in Gears 3 where they have time to get out of the way of it and dodge it, and sometimes you could actually explode it on them. If they roll back quick enough, it won't kill them. That's not going to be the case here. The boom shield now, you can hold it with any weapon now. You could have a Lancer, Gnasher, whatever floats your boat or tickles your whistle. But if someone throws a grenade at you, it's going to actually stick to the boom shield and you're going to die. And if you try to throw a grenade at someone, you're going to drop the boom shield. So that's kind of a downfall, that it'll actually stick to the boom shield now. And now with the boom shield, you can actually get headshotted. On Gears 3, there's like a little invisible wall, I guess you can say, where it wouldn't let you get a headshot if you had a boom shield. That's not the case here. Your head's exposed and you're gonna get headshotted now. Okay, another weapon that I hate, the Scorcher. The Scorcher is gonna be the same, but it's gonna be used to, you know, it's gonna be used to basically get around the boom shield. It actually can go through it now. It's going to be the same amount of damage and same radius and everything, but the only perks of it is that if someone has a boom shield, is sitting there hiding behind it and everything, just pick up a Scorcher and it'll go right through the boom shield and you'll be able to scorch them. Okay, one of my favorite power weapons, the Torque Bow. The charge time for the Torque Bow is going to be a lot faster, so when you pick it up, it's going to, you know, be a lot easier to charge it. You're gonna have to charge it a little bit longer though. I think it's like maybe 1 or 2 seconds longer just to give it a full stick. Like, if I know some people, if you just tap it and it'll just blink, you know, bounce off the person. To get a full stick, you're gonna have to hold it just a little bit longer to get a full stick. Excuse me. Okay, let's talk about grenades now. Let's go to the frags first. The frags, of course, are going to stick to people now, and the damage from non-sticking grenades to people, like if you throw it and it doesn't stick on someone, the damage is going to be a lot less than on Gears 3. And now you cannot plant any grenades, so that's kind of going to be interesting, because I know a lot of people just sit there and plant grenades and hopefully you'll run into them. I've ran into many grenades, many grenades. Okay. The ink grenades, not a lot is going to change on the ink grenades. The only thing that's going to change is it's not going to, make you cringe, and you'll still be able to move. You're not going to sit there and it's not going to stun you, so that's a plus, because I know a lot of people hide behind inks. They just wait for you to come around the corner, stun you, and then shoot you and then run away again. The smoke, it's still going to be able to stun you, make you cringe, and but it'll also do that to your enemy too if it's close enough. Now there's not going to be any timer on the smoke. Once it hits the ground, it's going to pop, and I guess you can call it a ninja smoke now. They should probably call it a ninja smoke now, because once it hits the ground, it's going to pop and you're going to be able to run away. Now with the smoke, I know I do this personally, that when I throw a smoke or an ink, I'll use my Tapcom to actually see through the smoke and see where the enemies are actually running. But that's not the case now. You can't use your Tapcom with any of the smokes or inks to see through it, so that's out. The incendiary grenades, they're not going to be available for starting weapons. They're going to be used as pickup only. And the ammo boxes that are around the map, I guess, or I don't know if they said ammo boxes, so I'm assuming that they're going to be all over the place. But they won't refill the incendiary grenades. So they want people to, be able to say, hey, I went over there, I took the time out to run for the incendiary grenades. These are mine, and I'm going to get a kill with them. So I guess the power is going to be a little bit more, heavier. Okay, the beacon, it's going to still be used in multiplayer. The only thing that's not going to be the same is on Overrun, they're going to have beacons used, but there's going to be a damage multiplier. So when the beacon's going off and it's showing you where enemies are, there's going to be a boost to the damage that's done to that locust. And for multiplayer, that's not going to be the case. You throw a beacon, it'll show you where the people are, but it's not going to, up your damage or anything like that. And the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is the classic hammer burst. Well, now the classic hammer burst is going to be a burst weapon, and as Pete said in the podcast, it's called the hammer burst. So it's going to be a burst weapon, and they balanced it as a starting weapon also. And it takes a few bursts to actually kill someone. I think they said it's a 3 burst gun, so it's gonna and it'll have to reload or something like that. I'm not sure. We'll see when it comes out. And it's not gonna be automatic, so you're actually gonna have to burst it in order to get the kill, and it's gonna be a lot harder and a lot trickier. And that's about it for all the things. Oh, the stem grenade, I'm sorry, I forgot totally to talk about that. The stem grenade, it's going to be exactly like the smoke. Once you throw it to the ground, it's going to pop, and your teammates can heal themselves as well as you. And yeah, that's about it. If you guys think I left out a weapon or anything, let me know in the comments section, and I'll do more research for you and get that out to you. As always, my name is Raven, and thank you for watching my video. I'll see you guys next video. Laters.